Yo, what up? It's your boy Neo coming to you from ImRAllen TV, Life from My Point of View, and welcome to the next episode of Ayo Neo, where I answer questions from you guys. Today's question is, Ayo Neo, my girl likes spitting during sex. I'm cool either way, but I was curious, what's your take on it? Okay. Well, since there wasn't wild elaboration in your question, I'll try to cover all bases I can with this answer. I'm going to assume you don't mean spitting in the sense of having bars or spitting a fire 16 or freestyle off the top while you exchanging sexual pleasantries. But if you do mean it that way, I mean, to each his own. Me personally, I don't think my wife barring me up while I'm trying to stroke is going to be the turn on I need in my life. Or if I get on some battle rap type shit and start going in with a fire scheme and the Don DeMarco drop playing in the background, I think our session will probably come to a dead stop. But then again, knowing us, we'll probably be too busy laughing though. but nah, seriously. I'm figuring you mean spitting as in exchanging or swapping spit with someone during sex, like spitting in someone's mouth and all of that. Well, that's a no for me personally. It's just not my thing, and I'm not knocking anyone into that. It's just not for me. You know, I probably got wild things I'm into that others are like, nah, son. But spit, nah, I just can't do it. And keeping it a bean, I don't really like spit in any regard. So that's why it's hard. It's a hard no for your boy. I know we swap spit when we kiss and all that. And I'm cool with that. Like, that's all right. Because, you know, that's going to happen. But it's varying levels to it all. And outright spitting is it's just not for me. Like, don't spit in my mouth on some, like when you spitting out of your car window type shit. That's just nasty to me. And let me reiterate, to me. It's nasty to me. You know, you do what you do. anybody out there that because a lot of people are into it, and I got no problem with that, but just not my thing. You know, because honestly, spit makes me gag. Like when I see people spit, or when I see video clips and people are spitting and it's like dropping into someone's mouth, like on some long string type joint. It makes me gag for real. Shit, just even talking about it and making reference to it is making me rich. Like, fams, I don't even like the sound of someone spitting. Not the wind up, or even the quick sudden joint. Like, none of that. Like, nah. I don't like seeing spit on the ground, even like cleaning it up. Like cleaning up spit. Like one time, one of my kids threw up when they were younger and I had to clean it up, but the throw up was more like spit. It wasn't really like stuff they ate or something like that. I guess they had an empty stomach, but it was like I said, it was like spit. And it wasn't a lot of it or anything, but enough that when I started to wipe it up, like instant gagging, like in that Jim Carrey gif, like, or even speaking of him, I remember an episode of In Living Color where Jim Carrey had to spit on Keenan Ivory Wayans in the scene when Jim was playing Vera DeMilo, and that was gross because he had to keep, it was like an outtake episode and he had to keep practicing it, and he was spitting and it was like dropping down the helmet. It was, oh my god, it was nasty. Or the episode of Flavor of Love when one of the girls got spit on, like all of that, man. That's just gross to me. Like real rap, that's just gross to me. So nope, spit is not on the table for me, never was. And so in that, I'm glad my wife wasn't about that life when we met, because things like that are serious to some, and some sort of require it during sex, and I can never hold that aspect of things down, so we probably wouldn't even have panned out if that was her thing. Like, even when I watch porn, I hate when people spit for lube purposes, like the girl spits down towards the man's joint and they miss, and then they end up spitting on like the other body parts of the guy, like his stomach or his leg or something like that. And that's like, nah, like the scene is over for me at that point. Like, if I was in it, I was in the scene and somebody spit on me, nah, that's a wrap. That shit is dead. It's dead for that. It's quiet for anything else going on after that spit touched me.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Wrap that shit up. God damn it, come on. Wrap this shit up. Let's go. God damn it, let's go.
Matter of fact, let me just end this episode because I'm getting nauseous just talking about it. But to my peoples that ask, nah, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea, fam. But if your lady is into that and you're okay with it, keep it going. Because, like, even if it ain't necessarily your thing, as long as you don't mind rocking out like that for her, I see nothing wrong with it, as I'm all for doing whatever you need to do within reason to please your mate. So I have no issue with this topic or anything else from that standpoint. But the most important part is knowing who you are, who they are, and communicating things between the two of you. Many things in relationships fall apart due to poor communication. You know what I mean? We got to express our likes, our wants, our desires, and all that early so we know what the expectations are from each other as mates and partners moving forward. Again, like I said, if you don't mind doing it, like, it might not, like I said, it might not be your thing. It might not be something that you really have always wanted or want to do and this and that. But if something she likes and you don't mind doing it, by all means, go for it. So I hope that answers your question. And that's it. I got to end that topic right there because I don't want to talk about it no more. But it's your boy Neo signing off. Everybody have a good one. Keep the questions coming. And I've been getting some good ones. I'm going to try my best to keep answering them. Again, like I told you, it's hard for me to be consistent with content sometimes because I get so busy. But I'm definitely going to try to keep doing that. So again, it's your boy Neo signing off. 1.